All right, let's see if I can share my screen. Oh, little plug right there for you. Okay, so I pulled up the Niners Eagles game today. Look at this pricing. Holy cannoli.
Jeez Louise.
Crazy. So I'll just click on one of these. Let's say for easy math, we want to buy 2 seats for $1,200 a piece. Okay, next. So instead of it being 2,400 total, alert, sellers change their price. Oh, they dropped the price by $100.
Yeah, it's getting close to game time.
All right. So instead of 1,100 piece, which would be 2,220 total, they add this $427 fee.
Yeah,
So just a heads up.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you buy through Ticketmaster, right? They always have this fee. So you don't actually get the price at 1,100 a piece. You get it at what? 1,325 a piece.
Right.
Right.
Okay. And the reason people price tickets the way they do, obviously because of the markets, right? Huge game today.
Right.
But also they're trying to pay off their SBL or PSO.
Mhm.
So like last episode, we talked about the initial price that you pay. Let's say I want to buy Eagles SBL.
And SBL is a stadium builder license for anyone who hasn't seen that episode.
Yeah, it's just a one-time fee of $7,000 per seat.
Right.
If I
And
want to
that's
buy
the
4
more you want.
seats, it is a $28,000 check that I'm writing out to the Eagles.
Right.
And that's just to buy the rights to the seats. That's not even buying the tickets. So
Correct.
Yep. So if you have season tickets, you don't always just sell it for $200 a piece.
Right.
One, you base it off of the markets, right? Is it a big game? Is it, are the Cardinals coming to town? Or is it the NFC Championship, right? And then 2, you're paying off your initial SBL price.
So when Sean and I did our investment, we factored in SBL to ticket prices from the get-go. And it was a tough first year. So like that one kind of hurt us because we were learning the market and all of that. It was tough, like paid to learn, right? Had a really good year this last year, but it finally put us on track. We put together a 5-year plan to pay off the SBL and factor that into tickets. Well, this year helped us offset last year a little bit, but it also helped us start to make traction on the SBL.
Yeah.
So we're always the best game in town. It is always better to buy direct because the SBL factor that we have
It's still cheaper than Ticketmaster.
It's still cheaper than Ticketmaster. And I try to explain that to people. So I give out my contact information when I go to games a lot of times. And just be like, buy direct from me. And yeah, I am going to charge you about $20, $30 more for what I pay to go. But 1, that's SBL. And 2, it also helps me offset. I'm just going to throw them under the bus when the Cardinals come to town and no one wants to buy it. Cardinal fans don't travel for spit.
yeah. So how do you figure your SBL? Like, how do you figure the amount you're going to add on to each ticket?
We did 5
SBL?
years. So we took the total cost of the SBL. We divided it by 5, so that told us how much in a year. Then we divided it by number of tickets into factoring in for tickets. So that's how we put together our spreadsheet. So we blend that in, and it does like this last year. It did end up being right around what we wanted it to be, which was nice.
So like, for example, I think our seats are what, $340 just for the ticket, right? $340.
That's correct.
But once we factored in our SBL, it came to like $425 or something. Right. So then if we sell it for $425 a ticket, then we're paying off our SBL.
Yeah.
So when people come up and ask me, hey, well, how much are tickets for, I want to go to a game next year. I'm like, well, it all depends.
Yeah.